right, guys, we are going to spread axles. So I figured I'd walk y'all through that in case y'all didn't know. Tractor brakes pulled out, trailer brakes pushed in. Okay. Come back here to your trailer. Most of the time, all flatbeds are set up the same. The valves may not look the same. You may have a pull valve for your pins or whatever, but for the most part, they're pretty close. So, these are my pins. They're released. This right here is going to air up my trailer, and then when the airbags get all the way inflated, this rear axle right here, the brakes are going to lock to where I can pull forward, and this axle will now be back here. So let's go do that. Sometimes it takes a little bit for your brakes to lock, but normally I wait until I don't hear the air anymore. Also, you can do this without, if you leave this alone and you still turn that valve, now your trailer is dock high. So if y'all need that for something, that's how it does it. So my brakes just locked. So let's go move it. Let's go pull forward a little bit. That will also move 1,500 pounds either direction, opening and closing your axles. So I release the brakes, put this automatic truck in drive. I believe we're there. Also, let's go check it, and I'll give y'all one more tip. I just washed my truck. Ain't it pretty? Look how pretty that truck is. And then they send me to a place that's nothing but full of dust. I told everybody to quit driving so fast. I wanted to keep this truck clean at least a day. Yep, see, look. Axles are moved. See how easy that was? So the next thing you do, release your pins and then let that down. Now you'll notice how the pins are down. Once you set the trailer back down, it'll all go back into place. You may have to jiggle the trailer, drive up, drive forward, drive backwards a little bit, and you know, hit it to lock it back in. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So you can see that pin right there, it's starting to center up. Every now and then, it'll get wonker jawed on you if you're not pulling exactly straight, which I recommend your truck and trailer be perfectly straight when you're doing this. Keep that lined up. But if it gets wonker jawed, you can release you can set your trailer brakes, and that'll dump all your air at once on your trailer, and it should line back up. If you dump it all at once while it's down, then hurry up and release them again and pull forward and hit your trailer brakes, and they'll pop right in. But these should pop right in here in just a second. You can see how they centered back up. See, right there. That one went in. Went in a little bit more, you heard it. That one's in. Check the other side. Always check both sides. That one's not in all the way yet, or not out all the way rather. That one is. It'll go. It still has, you can see those airbags are still way inflated. So, but they'll go. I'm not worried about that. But that's how you do it. If you need to move these forward, you do the exact same thing, you just back up. Exact same process. I will tell you, for you new drivers, when you have your trailers axles spread like this, it is harder to turn. It's harder to back up, and you got to turn wider because the trailer will short it. So keep that in mind. Let me get back in the truck. I'll give y'all one more tip. When you're driving down the road, driving down the highway, driving down the street, whatever you're doing. If you will look in that mirror right there, I know you can't see real good, but when you can see the whole truck in your next lane, say you're passing a truck, once you can see the whole truck, the whole front of that truck in that mirror, you're safe to get over. That's going to give you a truck length in front of that truck. So just keep that in mind. I see a lot of drivers, they cut over on top of people, and I don't think it's they're being rude. I think they just can't judge distance. So in that mirror right there, when you can see the whole front of that truck, both sides of the mirrors in that mirror, then you're good to get over. That's going to give you approximately a truck length, and that's plenty of room to get over. So keep tuned, hit that like and subscribe button for me, leave me a comment whether you like the videos, or even if you don't like the videos, you can still leave a comment. But we're here picking up a another oversized mold for these precast.
Why don't you talk to your people? Let me see it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I do not have to be on camera. See? But just a couple tricks, and like I said, hit that like and subscribe. It is free to subscribe. I had a guy the other day ask me how much it was to subscribe. It's free, guys. I'm not gonna ever ask y'all for a dime unless y'all just want to give me a dime. If all of y'all give me a dime, I may be able to get out of the truck and bring y'all some real entertaining stuff. But anyway, that's all for now. All right, guys, one more tip I'm gonna show y'all. This is a Freightliner, so your truck may not be the exact same. Ignore that right there. I need to do a regen. I'm on my 34, so I'll do that in a minute. This thing sounds like a deadgum John Deere hay baler when I do a regen. So when you're driving down the road and a truck wants to get over in front of you, and he's got plenty of time. If you, on the Freightliners, if you'll push this button, I don't know if y'all can see that. If you'll push that button, it doesn't matter if your headlights are off or on, it's going to flash your headlights, letting that guy know, hey, I've got plenty of room. Now, say you're driving down the road and you got in front of somebody, he flashed his lights at you, or whether he did or not, we got to get back into like we were doing this back in the 90s. Everybody flashed their lights at everybody. So, you're driving down the road, you got over, whether the guy flashed his lights or not, if you'll push this button, that will flash your tail lights 3 times. On Peterbilt's, it's over here. Kenworth's, I think it's over there on the same side. I have no idea where it is on a Volvo. I've never been in a Volvo. But if y'all will flash your headlights at each other and your tail lights at each other, you'd be surprised. People get along a lot better. I get kind of aggravated, and I'm not whining, but I get kind of aggravated when I flash my lights at somebody to let them know to come on over, and they just keep on going. It's common courtesy, you know. Like I had a guy.
Thank you.
It's a thank you. That's exactly right. It's a thank you. So, y'all getting to have
others.
What?
Do unto others.
Yeah, like she said, do unto others. It's just a common courtesy. Some people can't judge distance very well. You know, so try to help people out. You know, flash your lights, your headlights, not your brats. But flash your headlights when there's safe room to get over, and then flash your tail lights to thank the guy, or your 4-ways to thank the guy for flashing their lights to let you know, hey, there was plenty of room to get over. We used to do that all the time, or we'd get on the CB radio and tell the driver, hey, you're good, or, you know, hey, thanks. But, you know, a lot of people don't have radios anymore. So just another quick tip to help the new drivers that probably weren't taught by their mentor. They were just, you know, this is how you do it, and they weren't taught the driver etiquette part, and that's what I'm trying to focus on. So that's another tip. Like I said, I'm on my 34, and internet is very poor here, so I can't really work on videos. So I figured I'd make one. So hit that like and subscribe, and leave me a comment, even if it's a crappy comment. I might not delete it. You never know. So anyway, let me know if there's a certain video y'all want, y'all need. I'm open to anything. I want to grow this channel. I want to help the other drivers out that, like I said, probably weren't taught you know, the ins and outs and the do's and the don'ts and the driver etiquette. So whether you're a new driver or an old driver, you know, maybe you've always had a question on why a certain thing is done a certain way. Let me know. Maybe I can answer that question. So like I said, y'all hit that like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me everything but a cussing and I'll be happy. Y'all have a good afternoon.